Today on the channel, from the Star Wars Expanded Universe, the Speeder Bike. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxings. As you guys know, we're trudging on. We continue on into 2021 with a bonus Star Wars video every single day. And today, we've got from the Star Wars Expanded Universe, the Speeder Bike. But for all your modern day Star Wars needs, make sure you hit up Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. Well, the Star Wars Expanded Universe, I always call it Power of the Force. It's in the same universe, the same time frame. But the Star Wars Expanded Universe is when I jumped off the train as a kid. I said, no more of this. I don't understand this expanded universe. I've never seen this. And even back then as a younger man, I always said to myself, I felt like this was a cash grab. These are things that were never in the movies, none of that kind of stuff. It just seemed like, hey, I'm a toy designer. What would be a cool thing I could put in Star Wars? And we know people will buy it. That's what it seemed like for me. So back then, I just wanted the stuff that was in the movies, you know, the original trilogy. That's what I was looking for. And this was not it. But all these years later, you guys know how cheap this stuff is. Buying collections, buying stuff out there. I've been coming across some of these expanded universe figures like this vehicle. The actual figures, I'm actually working on completing that set. Those aren't so bad now to me. Where I passed on them back in the day. The vehicles, could have taken it or left it, but they're so cheap. This one actually was part of one of those big lots I bought that I unboxed on the channel for all you guys, or not unboxed, but we went through as a weekly purchases. So that's that Speeder Bike. But let's do like we always do. Let's take a look at the packaging, then we'll open it up, and hopefully I can put this thing together, as I've never held this in my hands before. So there's the front of the package. Always remember seeing this as a kid thinking it looked really, really dumb. Like that guy was on a, you know, not that the traditional speeder bike was the safest vehicle, but this always just looked really weird to me. I don't know, it just looks like a guy kind of on like a golf cart or something. Just really, really strange looking to me. The figure is nothing to write home about from the looks of it. We'll see when we open it up. But familiar packaging, we've seen this style of packaging before. The green really hits home with the eyes. You're saying, hey, there's Return of the Jedi figures or whatever. Especially in this day and age in the new Black Series where we get the green stripe to signify Return of the Jedi. But there's the front, Speeder Bike down here, Star Wars Expanded Universe up there, Speeder Bike, pilot, all that fun stuff. There's the old top. There's the old side. Same thing on the other side. Same thing on the top as the bottom. And then you got the back packaging here. Not terrible. You guys know I always love it when they promote the other stuff, so we'll talk about that. Got a little blurb, I'll read that. You got a little UPC down there. A little glamour shot of the package. Not too shabby. Let's see what it says about the old speeder bike. Not your mama's speeder bike is what you would say about this one. From Star Wars Return of the Jedi sketchbook is where this came from. I guess this must have been the original thought process on the speeder bike. And I think we'd all vote. Maybe it's just time and we're so used to the old speeder bikes. I think that speeder bike is way better than this idea. That's just me though. If you think different, leave me a note in the comments. It fires a side-mounted concussion missile. Outriggers flip forward during battle. Don't miss these other expanded universe vehicles. Cloud car with pilot. We'll do that on the channel as well. Air speeder with pilot. I don't think I have that one yet. I'll have to track that bad boy down. But then it says about the speeder bike. Whipping through the forests of Endor. Leave those Ewoks alone. On a rebel strike mission against the Death Star shield generator, Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia battled Imperial scout troopers atop highly maneuverable speeder bikes. Considered ideal reconnaissance vehicles by the Empire and the Rebel Alliance alike, their maneuverability and acceleration is superior to both land speeders and air speeders. This particular speeder bike was designed and built based on production sketches found in Star Wars Return of the Jedi sketchbook. Its creator was renowned Star Wars artist Joe Johnston. So it's called the Model Aerotech Military Speeder Bike Prototype Precision Repulsor Lift Vehicle, one pilot, weapons, concussion missile launcher. So there you go. Now we got the whole story there. So interesting, just not for me with this expanded universe. You guys let me know if you think differently. We got some instructions. I do like all the blurb. You guys know I talk about it a lot on the channel. All figures think should have a blurb. This one's a little wordy. Some of these Star Wars ones are a lot wordier than we'd imagine them to be. But I'm okay with it. I'll live. A little bit extra words is better than no words at all. So there you go. See you later. All right, there's the old pilot right there, hanging out. Nothing really special on this figure, I don't think. Let me grab my scissors here. Let me be prepared, see if I can get him out there real easy. There it is. The ties, twist ties in these things, being so old, they don't last a whole very easy through scissors. They're pretty easy to cut through. I mean, really nothing special here. This could have been just a generic dollar store figure as far as we knew. That's kind of what it reminds me of. I mean, nothing special. Same articulation as normal Power of the Force. You got arms and legs and head, and that's it. That's all you need. Oh, and waist. You need one more. You needed the waist. But there's that. Let's see what we got in here. Not a lot to do with these vehicles. And that's it. That's all there is to it. See you later. I like little vehicles like this, though. Traditionally, I like these type of vehicles in the G.I. Joe line back in the day. I always call these kind of grandma vehicles a little bit, as you know, you're out with your grandma's watching you for the summer or the weekend or whatever it is. Put yourself in those shoes. And you go to the store and, you know, you want the G.I. Joe, you know, you want the aircraft carrier, everybody wants that, but you're wanting the Night Raven or something. You know, you're wanting one of the bigger, you're wanting the Armadillo, you're wanting something bigger. And then you see these little vehicles. And it's a lot easy when you're looking at a, you know, $40 vehicle back then, and then you see a little $5.99 vehicle. Grandma's much more apt to buy that $5.99 for you to kind of shut you up. And that's what this kind of is there. I do it to this day. That goes on. I'm not quite a grandma yet. Hopefully one day I'll be a grandma. But my kid, my daughter, Emma, you see her on the hunting videos, she always wants an expensive toy, and we always get her a 99-cent coloring book, and she's just as happy. And that's the old pro tip of the day. I'm sure my dad used to do that to me in the time, back in the day. Dad, you can leave me a comment and let me know. I'm sure I was easily convinced into something else. But let's open it up here. Garbage. See you later. Let's see these instructions. Anything massive in here? Anything I really need to know? Doesn't really seem to be. They just go on, I think. I don't know. Not a lot to this bad boy, that's for sure. You just pop these guys in. Just trying to decide which one's the front one, which one's the side one. Looks like so. Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to this. Even a 40-year-old man could put it together. That's how easy it truly is. Oops, maybe not. Maybe I can't put it together. What am I doing here? I remember my first time I put together a Star Wars vehicle. Not as easy as the old speeder bike from back in the day. There we go. I think. It's kind of goofy. Fits on. A little older, but it works. There it is. Now where does this back piece go? The old button. Let's see. I don't know. Put him in his seat here, of course. The old speeder bike pilot. There it is. Where does this go? Right here in the bottom, it looks like. There it is. There he goes. He sits in the old speeder bike. Definitely not as cool as the regular speeder bike. I mean, it's alright, I guess, on a display. You could easily convince somebody this is a G.I. Joe vehicle from the old 3 3/4 days. It's got the same color scheme and everything. It looks like that air bike thing that sat on top of the Havoc. If you guys are familiar with your G.I. Joe vehicles, that's exactly what this reminds me of, that extra piece. You could easily trick that into being. But there it is, a little speeder bike. Definitely not as cool as our traditional speeder bike, but hey, at this point we'll take it for, you know, $5.99 or whatever this was. Not that big of a deal. Worth a chance. See what all the fuss is about, as I like to say. So there it is, the old speeder bike. Oh, we do got a missile on here. Yeah, but who needs a missile, really? I don't know. I put the missile in the side here. There's a little firing squad on the bottom. There it is, right at the screen. Beautiful shot. And there's a spot up top for the front gunner things. They swing back like that. I don't know. I guess they trap somebody, they're flying through the air, and bam, there it is. Kind of cool, kind of not, but that's how it goes together. Pretty simple toy. Not something overly complicated, that's for sure. But there it is, the old speeder bike. Like the channel. Let me know in the comments. Did you ever pick this one up? Were you all in or all out on the expanded universe? Like I said, I was all out. But you guys let me know. And then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And we'll be back tomorrow with another Star Wars video.